Good morning everyone, we've just had some breakfast and we're about to get on the bullet train. I ain't been on one of these before. And we're heading to Bath. And yeah, we haven't got much planned for today, we're just going to look around the city.
We can check into our Airbnb early, which is good, and maybe do some grocery shopping to get some groceries for the weekend.
Yeah. And yeah, so join us as we explore Bath. So while I've got you, I thought I'd just give you a little tour of the toilet on the train. One of the more fancier trains we've been on. Yeah, this is the toilet. I mean, nothing special, but and it's definitely not as big as some of the railways, but this is the toilet. And apparently you can get beverages on here, so I'm going to go explore that too. But we are travelling at a speed of 200 kilometers per hour. I have never been on a train that goes that quick, so impressive. So just getting a coffee from the back of the train. Currently waiting in the first class section of the train. So, interesting. Got little pillows on their seat. Don't know if it's worth, I don't know how much extra you pay, but no one's sitting in here, so. Another feature of this train, you can get little blinds. How cool is that? I wonder if it's like when you pull into every station, like when you land at an airport, you have to put the shade up. I wonder if you have to do that at every station here. Alright, so we've just arrived to our accommodation in Bath and we'll give you a little tour. So this is our view from our front door. I think that was just the guest, the host that just went down the stairs. Anyway, so we've got a lovely view of Bath. And then that is, I believe, the host's accommodation, so that's all locked. This is ours. So this is the bedroom. There's Hayley.
Hello.
This is our big mirror.
For our OOTDs.
Yeah. And this is our view from our window, which is just what I just showed you out front door. Bed, double bed, queen bed, double. So very nice room, as you can tell. Big TV. And as we move out into the hallway, we have a laundry, which we probably won't use because we're only here for 2 nights. But yeah, sink, everything you need in here. Dryer even, which is handy. The bathroom is very nice. Shower, big shower, toilet, sink. Oh, you've got, look at this. Oh, very nice. What are these behind here? Oh, look at that. Lovely. And then we've got the kitchen in here. Our umbrellas, sink, lots of cupboard space. And we got a welcome box.
I've never had that before from AB.
We hope you have a wonderful stay in Bath, Jane and Mike. Thank you, Jane and Mike. And behind this little cupboard, it's actually our fridge, believe it or not. Oh, and a bottle of wine. Oh, oh, lovely. So that's the bottle of wine we got. Oh, that's excellent. And we also get some milk, some butter, and how good's this? We got some pizza. That's pretty good. Right, we're walking into Bath.
Yes. We're going to the Guildhall Market, which I think is an undercover market. Given the rain, I think it's a good choice. Watch out for the puddle.
I want to live here already. Just nice. This is like a, if you've ever been to Adelaide, Rundle Mall sort of vibes.
Ooh.
So this is the best Cornish pasties, or pastries as they call them in the world. Apparently. They look pretty good. Cornish bakehouse, a little bit of history. In the mines, they used to eat Cornish pasties and see the crimp bit. So they used to eat all of this section, and then because their fingers were dirty, they would throw away the crimp, and that's how they would eat it. So let's give it a go. That is pretty cool. Now I've just pulled up to the Roman baths. We're going here tomorrow. 20 feet beneath you stands the remains of the Roman baths, which flourished between the 1st and the 4th century AD. They were lost beneath the city for hundreds of years and discovered in 1879. This building was erected in 1973, replacing private baths built in 1880s by Mayor Charles Davis, who excavated the Roman baths. There you go. Architecture around this city is really second to none. Like, look at this stone wall. What is that? That's awesome.
Go in this street, it's so cute.
Oh, look at this castle. Oh my days.
That might be the Abbey.
Yeah,
The
Bath Abbey.
Whoa, look at that chandelier in there.
Wanted to put into perspective that sometimes when you see it on camera, it doesn't really capture like the magnificence of it. We just don't get anything like that in Australia. It's quite surreal, really, when you think about it.
So I thought we were just going to get one.
Hayley had to get one.
Mine is chorizo mozzarella. Mmm.
And I had to get one as well. Another one. This is the side of the Abbey. We're on a walking tour currently, so we're finding out all the information about everything.
Well, Grand Parade Grade 1. Just about everything we've been walking by is listed. Below Grade 1 we have Grade 2 Star. Below that we have is Grade 2 listed. Within those 7 hills, 5...
We're still going on our walking tour. It's very good, very interesting.
And Richard Nash is also a dropout. He's dropped out from university.
Still on our walking tour. So, this is where we're going tomorrow. Thermae Bath, and we just got a lot of information and facts about it. Yeah. Architecture. It's just incredible. Such a nice city, as I say, not town.
Nice to meet you.
Alrighty, we just finished our walking tour. Didn't show you too much of it because it's just trying to listen and take it all in.
Lots to hear.
Lots to hear. Our tour guide was really good.
Adrian.
And it was actually a free walking tour.
Yeah.
Like it actually was. Like they're not allowed. Well, it's not they're not allowed, but they don't want to. Well, and they're not allowed accept tips and stuff. So because they've been doing the tour since like 1930.
And it was really small. There was only 8 of us on the tour.
Yeah, and then for the last little bit, it was just the 4 of us. So. But yeah, Bath is like a World Heritage site, the whole town. That was that little plaque on the floor. So yeah, lots of interesting facts about the town. So it was good. Could recommend Adrian from, what was the company even called?
Mayor's free walking tours, like the mayor?
It's run by the mayor or something through him, but it's cool because they're all volunteers, they're all old, retired people, so it was nice. And now we're just heading into the markets.
The Guildhall Market.
Guildhall Market, so we'll show you some of that.
People getting married.
You did. And that's the other side of the Abbey. Bath Abbey. Guildhall Markets. Just been inside the rugby shop. Hayley was contemplating getting a shirt.
They had last season's on sale.
Yeah, down the back there. We didn't show you. Wants to focus, those yellow ones. Alright, so we've got yellow and red. And the yellow's £10 more expensive. Men's. Yeah. And they're playing jersey.
Like, because they had the thing at the, to track.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
La versión.
Alright. Baltimore Bridge, I think it's called. So magnificent. It's just incredible. That bridge is like one of very few that actually has shops on the bridge. When you walk across it, you don't even know it's a bridge. Look, fresh lemonade. I might have to delve into that. So this is Parade Gardens. We learned all about this on our walking tour. Look at the little bees. Wow. And look at the hedging work. That's pretty cool. Right along the river. And just through there is Bath Stadium for the rugby. So, and then what did we just find out?
Oh, we missed the rugby by 1 week. So next Saturday they have a game here. And the cheapest tickets are £4.
£4.
So we definitely would have gone, I reckon.
So now we are behind the Abbey. You can see. We're going to go do that tomorrow morning. When we were there at 9 o'clock this morning. It wasn't overly busy, so it's a bit popping off right now, so we're not going to go. So we're going to go to Morrison's, grab some stuff for dinner and brekkie, and then we're going to head, have a little lay down, and then we might come out a little bit later. Alrighty, we've just got some chippies, and there's a sweet shop that I think Hayley might want to have a look at.
Look at this chocolate ship.
Oh my days. Look at that! Is that real?
I hope they are. I'm not sure.
Is that seriously all
No,
chocolate?
I don't think so. There's like wires and stuff.
If that's chocolate, that's pretty cool. So it is all chocolate, except for the wires. All made here. Another thing we learnt on our walking tour was that down here, you see the ground level is different to what ground level is here. The ground level has actually been stacked up over the time. Because there's all basements and cellars and stuff underneath our feet. So that's what the actual ground level is. But it's been like this for years. Alright, so this is the oldest house in Bath. Built in 14 something. And it's the kitchen. Oh, I think he said it was rebuilt in 16 something. The kitchen down here is the original. Wow. As you can tell, very old. What is that all through there? That's under the road, like I was just explaining. Cooking in there. Bread. Wow.
Buildings. This building actually started off as a two-storey bakery belonging to the monastery, and these are the remains of the monastery kitchens from then. This wall here.
Yep.
If you see the right-hand side is flat, that's a typical medieval construction. It's called a crux construction, and it had a second story that just sat on the top of it where it's flat.
Yeah.
So and we also the monastery bakery included the bread oven that's on the other side there.
Yeah.
We've had that oven, the base of the oven dated to 1140.
Oh
so
wow.
900 years worth of baking bread.
Yeah.
Sorry, just this way.
Have you ever heard of Sally Long and her famous buns? Well, you just saw the kitchen where they were made. As you can tell, quite popular in the queue. There is oldest house in Bath, 1482, Sally Long, the queue in 1680. There you go. Good morning, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Barbie. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray. Hip hooray. Hip hip hooray.
What?
Want to have a camera?
I didn't know they had fiancé birthday cards. Scavenger hunt clue. Let's kick this birthday off with some fun. Head to the place where your clothes are hung. The laundry.
Okay. Well, a laundry is probably not the first place I'd hang my clothes.
Oh, in the cupboard.
Right.
That was stuff off me. Is it my dress?
Show the camera. Very nice. Now there's another clue somewhere in there. You were warmer a second ago. Yeah, warmer. Yeah. What's that?
It's from Sandra and Peter.
Very nice. What is it? Do you know?
I think it's gonna be earrings because it says ear art.
Could be anything.
Oh, they're cute.
Lovely.
Handcrafted in Adelaide.
Oh.
Hey, they kind of match.
Well, they didn't go far to get the present. They do match.
The next gift is not a flower, but head to the place where you shower. Am I a dapper?
Come on. Well, maybe if you can't find something, you might need to open something to find something. One. Can't have one without the other.
Oh. Oh.
Wait, leave that.
2.
Now you can read the clue.
Shoes.
Very nice. Birkenstocks.
Now head to the place where you cook toast, but more in particular where Bubby cooks his roast.
That was an easy clue. Just
Another dress.
Alright, so we've just cooked brekkie, hash browns,
That's my birthday request.
beans and scrambled egg and orange juice. Alrighty, so we're just heading out and about towards Bath, that way. And we had a little mishap this morning that we probably haven't told you about, but midway through our scavenger hunt we got card storage full, so you would have missed the second half of the scavenger hunt as Hayley figures out how to lock the door, which I'll have to do because she can't figure it out. We're just walking into Bath and Hayley's on the phone to her parents from back home, FaceTiming them, showing them about Bath. So I thought I'd give you some fun facts about Bath that we learnt on our tour yesterday. Bath has a population of 100,000 people, and each year they welcome over 6 million tourists to the town to come see the ancient Roman baths, to see the whole town, which is, like I said, a World Heritage Site. Yeah, Bath Abbey was actually only built around 500 years ago, so around the year 14 something. So it's not actually the oldest church in Bath. I think the oldest one was built in something like 10 something. So yeah, so we've just made our way back to the city. So this is where we finished our tour yesterday. As you can see, Hayley's about to walk over it, the plaque of the World Heritage Site. Yeah. You can see today is like no one around in England or Europe. All of Europe doesn't get up that early. So this is where we were yesterday, and as you can tell, a lot less people around today in front of Bath Abbey and Pump Room and the Roman baths. So here you go, this is the walking tour that we did yesterday if you're ever intrigued. Just stand in this spot, out front of Bath Abbey, the Roman baths. The Mayor of Bath's guides, free walking tours start here. Guides walking tours, centre of Bath, approximately 2 hours, Sunday to Friday. And they're all volunteers, and like I said, none of them ever accept any tips or anything like that. So there's the park, 1934, so almost 100 years. So 90 years it's been running for. Here you go, the City of Bath World Heritage Site. The World Heritage symbol commemorates the inscription by something of the City of Bath on the World Heritage List in 1987. This identifies the city as a masterpiece of human creation genius whose protection must be the concern of all. They were also telling us on our tour yesterday, there's two cars, I can't remember who they are, But anyway, see how his head is like right touching the top. Well, old man over here, he lost his head, and they had to carve a new head out of his beard. Those doors are original. The symbol on the side is Oliver King tree or something. That symbol right there. Yeah, that was before words were even, or writing was even invented, so he had to use pictures to describe his name. So you can see olive tree, King Oliver. Yeah, so I think that's right, King Oliver. Yeah, it's called, I don't know, the Church of Light or something, because it lets a lot of light in. There's a lot of glass that lets heaps of different light from all different directions, different colours because of the stained glass. So we're going to check it out after. Alright, so another little fun fact. You can see the ladder to heaven at the side here. Now, because the ladder does not start at the ground, if you can see on the left here. It starts a few rungs up. So to get to the first rung, what do you have to do? Get into the church to get into heaven. Another example of the ladder here not starting from the ground, going up. Two angels climbing the staircase to heaven. So we're now standing on the outside of the Roman baths. You can see the statues just there looking down onto the water. Underneath our feet right now is the Roman baths directly below us. Now, the interesting thing about these Roman baths is the statues around are actually carved by a Scotsman back in the Georgian times or whatever it was. And this Julius Caesar over here, I think it's this one, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's this one. He's only actually 35 years old because someone decided to go for a spin, jump in, and they knocked the statue off, broke it. They have a new one. Alright, so we've just come inside to the Roman baths. Oh, it's Charles Dickens. G'day, Charles. And yeah, it's quite incredible in here already. So the inside of the building, architecture is quite amazing. So we're listening to our audio guide.
But its presence was not suspected. In the 18th century, many tantalising discoveries were made by workmen digging sewers or demolishing old buildings, suggesting that something special.
George Anderson Lawson, seen here in his studio, carved the statues that overlook the Great Bath. And then John McKean Bryden's design of the Roman bath reception hall was inspired by the grand bathhouses of ancient Rome. He was a prominent Scottish architect who went on to design government buildings in Whitehall, London.
Oh, so as I was saying, this statue of Julius Caesar, a bit more modern than this one, as you can tell. Probably that one on the left is only 35 years old. And that one's obviously not. So this is one of the swimming baths, which looks swam in. Didn't just sit in bath. Still could, I guess, but yeah, so I was correct. So Julius Caesar, A. Like I said, that one over there. Looks a lot more modern. So this is a natural bath. 46 degrees it is.
Surroundings. Above the doorway, supported by 4 marked pediment, which, brightly painted, would have drawn the attention of all who stood before it.
What was it? The entrance?
Yeah, this was the entrance to the bath.
I was saying there's a bit of fold on the left hand side of his face. It's like a scar over his eye. So it's that fault in the stone, and you wondered why they didn't choose a new stone to carve from.
Mosaic floors were found in the best rooms of private houses and public buildings. Aquatic scenes with sea beasts were popular designs in bathhouses, probably 3rd to 4th century AD.
Very funny smell in here.
It would have been busy with worshippers, priests, temple attendants, traders, and pickpockets. Walking forward, on your right you will see a tall stone altar. The 4 corners were adorned with carvings of gods and mythological figures like Hercules, Jupiter, King was where public sacrifices to the goddess were made. Sheep and cattle were slaughtered here, and their bodies burnt upon the altar's surface. The crackling of a bonfire and the smell of roasting meat would have filled the air. Ancient craftsmanship. The head's artistic design and craftsmanship style suggests that it was not cast in Britannia, but originated elsewhere in the Roman Empire, possibly Gaul.
We've just heard about all the offerings and the plates. Watering into the baths, to the gods. You can see the bubbles coming up. Obviously it's a natural bubbles popping up. 46 degrees or something these baths are. Probably can't see it, but you can see steam coming off the water.
Oh, that's so much easier.
So what, is that the Greek one? I mean the Roman one?
The first rope runs through a single pulley. It doesn't make lifting the weight easier, it just changes the direction of your pull. The second rope uses 3 pulleys to lift the weight. Looping the rope through the extra pulleys makes the weight seem lighter, but you have to pull the rope further to lift the weight to the same height.
So I'm going to show you all the way under our feet. So here and splice the whole bath with water and eventually out to the river. We're going out.
We're going out.
3, 2, 1. We're just up there.
Social classes can mingle, from pampered, high-born officials and wealthy matrons to dirt-encrusted labourers washing off the daily grind.
So this one was for women and it was exclusively just a nice bath. 10 degrees. No use. Like a sauna. Not very warm.
Oh, is it not?
No, that one's not hot.
Oh.
This west wing of the bath complex is exclusively for male use. The heat in this small circular room is over 60 degrees Celsius, and the heavily sweating men who sit silently on wooden benches are gazing blankly into space or fixedly at the tiled floor. Welcome to the Laconica.
So this is a nice bath. As you can see, people throwing a bunch of coins in there. We head back out to the bath. You can hear the bells of the abbey chiming. The water's untreated. Please do not drink or touch. Oh, it's very hot.
Is it?
Try it.
Taste it. Hang on, fish.
Try it. Go.
That's nice.
Nice temperature. So you can see how high the bath used to be with the brown stain line, and those little rings that you can see across there, which the bathers pull themselves along. We were just over that other side there. Alright. No, come hold cup.
Oh, it is hot.
Try it.
It smells like rotten eggs.
Drink it. Good?
It's like thick.
Big.
Yeah.
Alright. Here's health. Yeah, nah. It's like when your grandmother's, you go over her house and she's got an old house and the water's like rusty. I don't know. Not fun. Ugh. So this is what's in the water.
Water analysis. Lots of sulfate. Calcium, chloride, sodium bicarbonate.
Yeah, nah, not for me. I don't get how good it is for you. Christmas
Aren't they
knives.
Christmas gonks or something?
Gonks. We got a double chocolate chip cookie sandwich. What do you reckon? Good? Mrs. Potts. Do you ever want to go here? We'll put the link in the bio. Oh, we won't, because we never do. Oh, you did?
I do!
The last one you did? Mrs. Potts.
It's weird because they're very similar. Like, isn't that one also about a girl going into a maze to save her brother? I've never seen the Bowie one. I was describing. Oh yeah, well yeah. I know. Well, I have never seen either of them. Oh well, what am I saying? I've seen one of them. I studied one of them. And I loved that film. It's so great, but it's kind of freaky. My pledge to not buy books here is not going very well.
Back here, light is off. I wonder what this is called. If you know, leave it in the comments. What does this plaque say? Oh, it's probably talking. Oh, loving memory of someone. I'll show you that bridge from the outside, and then I'll show you it when we walk down the street. It's where the rugby shop was yesterday. You don't even know you're walking over a bridge. So this is the bridge, and as you can see the shops. Now you look up the street, back down this way, and you wouldn't even know that that's a bridge. So yeah, our tour guide was telling us yesterday that it's probably the only one in the world, or something like that, very few in the world, that has shops on either side of the bridge. Alright, so we've just come out of a couple of different pubs, had some cocktails.
2 for 1?
2 for 1, £10.30 for 2 cocktails, so that was pretty good. And we forgot to vlog it, hence why we're telling you now. But we were right on the River Avon. Yeah. It was very nice. Alright, so I've got an English breakfast pasty. This is how busy Bath is now in the middle of the day. 37 steps out of 76. We're heading to a lookout.
Didn't wear the best lookout attire.
But you have had a 2.5 hour nap.
I have.
73, 74, 75, 76. Made it. One thing they failed to mention was you complete the 76 steps, but you're still going to go uphill. This walk is sponsored by Madry, getting you through those tough hikes. Higher we climb, better the view. Isn't that right?
Yes.
And now I can tell you
So cool. Oh, that's so worth it.
that the climb was worth it, but I don't think that the camera really can describe how cool that is. So this is the train station that we got on at the other day. That tall building just there, that church, is the tallest one in Bath. But yeah, like we said, pictures and videos don't do this place justice. So we were at a viewpoint before that turns out was not the main one. I read a little section that said the main viewpoint is up the hill further, and we're like, oh. And this is the viewpoint that we get when we head to the top. So, slightly better. You gotta enjoy that. Hey!
Oh no, she's gone. Rhys has found a friend.
Now pan to the view. Alright, so we've just been to the lookout as you would have seen.
Yep.
And we are heading back now.
Alexandra
Park lookout.
Lookout.
So we're now just heading back to our accommodation. But we thought we'd do the car route home so we could check out some of the houses. So this is what we're dealing with. So these houses, I'm going to say, look a bit haunted. But, you know, like, I mean, yeah, looks okay. But then, I mean, you get like this one. Oh, looks a bit freaky. So I'm just theorising here, but these white and black parts on the top are some of the oldest buildings around London. So here's me theorising. The bottom's been redone in sort of Victorian times, or maybe even later. And the top has been preserved, possibly. I don't know. If you know, fill me in on the comments. But that's my theory. Right, that's the co-op I went to this morning to get us the cheese for our scrambled eggs. Yes, we put cheese in our scrambled eggs. And Hayley has said we can go to Bear Inn for 1 half pint or pint. That is the better answer. Alright, we've just finished off a game of Uno. We're now playing Tri-Ominoes. And I've got one of the most best lagers in the world, award-winning lagers according to whatever it said on the list. That's where I got it.
And I've got Fanny's Bramble.
Fanny's what?
Bramble. Because it's blackberry.
After the longest game of Tri-Ominoes and the funniest shape you'll ever see, I am the winner.
Doesn't count, it's my birthday.
No, it counts.